Shalom, everybody. Peace of the Lord to all of you, and peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked. The Lord said, "Can you hear me? Am I heard? I hope so. Is the sound coming good? All right. I just went live, and Trump is going to make a speech. I just muted the speaker, so because they have a music, I don't want to be flagged for copyright. But we will listen to what he will say, and then we continue our program. So please invite your friends. And I hope the sound will come fine when he starts speaking. We will see. How's everybody doing? We will digest some information. We hear every day anything these days. Some of it is true, some of it is false, and we will think it together. Obviously, until now, they are playing music. When they start talking, we will put him in the screen for you. All right. Yeah, this is what they do to you when you are in the top, but they will not do to you when you leave. When you are a president, everybody clap for you. The second you are out, they don't know you. Does the sound come in? Can, can you hear? Can you hear Trump? Is the audio for the video coming? No? The audio for the video is not coming to you? All right, give me a minute to see. Yeah, this software, I'm trying to fix it and know what to do with it. But we will see. Give me a second. Uh, let us see now. I will turn it in my computer so maybe I can hear first and without asking you. Let us see.
I think we had the best first year of any president ever, and that includes you. You came along with me, you made it happen. So with your help and hard work, we're making America great again, and we're doing it much faster than we thought, and it's better, stronger, and our country is doing really well. I mean, at a level that nobody thought. We took a little excursion because we felt we had to do that to get rid of some evil. And I think you'll see it's going to be a short-term excursion. How good is our military, right? How good? Your turn.
Anyway, we would not miss anything because the first 5 minutes, Trump will be praising himself as usual, if not the first 15 minutes.
We all together in my first term, we rebuilt our military. And I didn't know I'd be using it so much in the second term, but we have a military like no other. It's not even close. But I especially want to recognize the rest of our amazing House Republican leadership team and so many of my friends that are congressmen, some senators. We have some great people in this room, but including Majority Leader, a real brave guy, because I know the real story. I was there that night with him in the hospital when he was given a very small chance of living by a doctor who was very good, by a wife who was desperately in love with him. She cried so much. Because I've seen the other two. I've seen guys at the end of the line, the wives aren't exactly shaken up. When they don't cry, when they have no tears or any sign of tears, this is not a good sign of a great marriage. But he must have a great marriage because she was just devastated. She was going to lose her guy. but it worked out that the doctor said more blood was put into him than he's ever seen. He was in big trouble. I looked at him that night and I said goodbye to him, but he made it. He was brave, and look at the way he fought back from so many different things. Steve Scalise. And we have another one, Tom Emmer, who I really got to know over the last few years, and I'll tell you, he's a winner. He's a champion with another great wife. We got good wives up in there. Let's say great wife, fine husband. But Tom is just a real champion and a winner. And you have a problem, you go to him, he gets it solved. So thank you very much. Great job. You've done a great job. And our conference chairwoman is Lisa McLean, and we all know Lisa. Don't get on her wrong side. It can be a very, very bad experience. Thank you. Great job. Great job. And a very special thanks. You know, you broke a record. This is over 20 million. This is that's the biggest of these type of events that there's ever been by a lot. You know, you didn't just break it; you broke it by a lot. So I want to congratulate you. But there's just great spirit. The Republican Party has fantastic spirit. The level I don't think has been seen before. I really don't. We have to get a couple of people on board, which in at least one case is virtually impossible. I wonder who that might be. A sick person. But I want to say a very special thanks to everyone at the Congressional Institute for helping organize this event. This has been amazing. And over the past 9 days, we've been reminded of how vital our Republican fighting, because these they wouldn't stand for a mother who just lost her daughter by having her throat slit from behind. They wouldn't stand for a helicopter pilot who just got the Congressional Medal of Honor for landing safely in Venezuela, a helicopter with a lot of soldiers on that. With the legs, and he was in bad shape, and he got that. Not only landed, he landed in exactly the right spot at exactly as blood was pouring down the aisle, which didn't make all of those soldiers in the back feel too good. They're looking at a pilot who's bleeding out, but they didn't want to stand for that. They didn't want to stand for a 100-year-old soldier who had left a legacy of bravery. Everybody talked about it for years, and it was time for him to get the Congressional Medal of Honor. They didn't want to stand for him. There's something wrong with those people, and we can't let them ever be in a position where they can lead this country again or destroy this country again, because we almost lost this country. This country was close to being lost. The representatives in this room provided the pivotal votes in securing a record $1 trillion for the United States military this year. And now the world is witnessing the importance of that investment with one of the most complex and stunning operations ever conducted. And that's Operation Epic Fury. That's a great name, isn't it? Epic Fury. That's even better than Midnight Hammer, which was pretty good too, right? That was where we knocked out there.
All right. Well, he's not talking about anything serious, really. It's just until now he did not mention anything about the war. So it's just a normal speech as usual. And for some reason, he's ignoring the war. I'm not sure why. Anyway, let us go and see what is serious, not those speeches. First of all, we know that the price of gas is getting very expensive. And this is actually the point of the Iranian regime to hit the, uh, any ship want to pass by Hormuz. If we go to the map, uh, the whole idea of closing this area here simply is just to cause this effect that nobody can pass and nobody can get oil. And I'm not going to suffocate alone. I will make you all suffocate to the point you will beg me to open the sea again. So the Iranian regime, obviously, they lost the war as a war, but they are trying to make themselves winner by other war, which is the oil. If you remember, a long time ago, before this happened, I told you what would happen if Trump attacked Iran. If you remember, if you watch my previous videos, I said it clearly. The first thing they will do, they will close Hormuz, and that will affect the supply of oil for everybody in the world. And this is the only way they can, pressure, to stop the war. They cannot fight; they are no match. But this is the other side of the war. And if you notice during this, since Trump he attacked them and Israel, the Iranian, they even did shoot missiles at their friends like Qatar. And Qatar now they stop their supply. In fact, I will not be surprised if Qatar is playing a game, which means the attack on Qatar is not real. We know that Qatar is supporting Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood, they announce in every Islamic country that they stand with Iran. So I'm assuming that Qatar stopped their production for gas based on agreement secretly with Iran. Qatar, they have a lot of money. What they will lose if they stop selling oil for a week or two, or even for a month? The oil is there. They will say it tomorrow, and the price will increase massively anyway. So I don't believe that really Qatar is really upset like the Qatari, they announced that Iran betrayed them. And if you think about it, sound fishy. This is Muslim lies. They play together. They are friends. They are both supporting Hamas. And there's no way Iran is going to attack Qatar. So the attack on Qatar is a theater because Qatar is a bigger supplier of gas, especially liquid gas, like, methanol and other product to Europe and to China and to other countries. The attack on other countries are real, like the attack on Bahrain, the attack on Kuwait, the attack in Emirat, the attack in Saudi Arabia. I believe the attack on Qatar is a theater, is fake. It's just to make Qatar look fine in front of their neighbors. Because if they attack all those Arab countries except Qatar, that like it's like you have an FBI undercover, and you go arrest everybody except him. Obviously, now everybody know that he was, a mole, right? So in order to cover up Qatar, they claim that they are attacking Qatar. This is why you see the attack on Qatar is a joke. Not the same as the attack on Bahrain or the same as the attack on Saudi Arabia or Emirat, especially Emirat. And Emirat is way more closer to, but Qatar is bigger supplier. So Qatar right away, from the first and second day, I think, they announced they will stop their supply even before the Hormuz here close. Before announcing that. All right? Which is telling me that Qatar is playing game and they are joining Iran in their oil game. So we will cause a pressure in the whole world. Then the whole world will start calling Trump to stop. We have no oil, and especially in America. Like now, the price of gas is getting really more expensive. The barrel of oil became $120. Until now, Trump, he did not release any of the reserved oil in USA. I think we have 400 billion barrel, which can be good enough for a long time. But I don't know until now why he is not using it, so he can lower the price. Maybe he preferred to make you pay and save that in case things go longer. Maybe, I'm not sure, because it doesn't make sense. He should use it, especially if the war will not stay for long. But not using the reserve, obviously, is a sign that the oil will take longer. And Trump, he will use it when the price like hit something, in his mind, like a price in his mind, maybe, $4 or $5 in some areas. And then he will start releasing that oil. And, if he use it, we will not lose much because we are not losing anyway. But because we are reproducing anyway, so this oil reserve is not going to get empty, It's just additional supply until the war is over. In the same time, uh, they elected this new supreme leader. But you notice that the first thing, the supreme leader, the first thing about him, he is not supreme. He is not supreme as a religious figure, which means the Iranian don't consider him really like the Shia, the idea of the Imam, that he is a perfect person who reach a point where he is connected to Allah. This guy first, he's young, comparing to the others. Secondly, he don't have a great knowledge as education of Islam. Number three, he never have contact with the public, which means people they never heard him, and they never heard a speech of him. You know, so he is just a figure being given the job just because he is the son of the previous one, which is not a good thing. The Iranian will not, the Shia will not appreciate giving such a title for someone just because he's a son of somebody. You have to earn it. It's based on the rules of the religion for the Shia. So this guy, he is not too much known, and he is not too much, he didn't have the charisma of being attractive or being a leader. So I believe he is going to be a big failure for Iran, especially he's taking a job where it's going to be tested very right away. Like the job he is taking right now is going to test his skills. Like, you can be given a job to be the leader of this religious, organization. But as long as everything is fine, nobody will test you. But this guy now is given a job in a very, very tough time where every one of them is hiding under the ground. So he will not even dare to make a speech in public. He will not dare to claim that he is a good person because he have to prove it. And how you can prove it in a wartime except by winning the war. But how he can win the war? His country is losing in everywhere. Until now, America lost 7 soldiers. Imagine the Iranian regime, they lost thousands of soldiers, and the enemy lost 7. That is horrible. Not to forget to mention, the enemy, which is the America and Israel, did not lose even one airplane. They did not lose one manufacturer. They did not lose nothing. While in the other hand, they lost their air force, they lost the navy, they lost the manufacturers, they lost the oil depot, they lost the headquarters, they lost the Ministry of Defense buildings, storage houses, manufacturer houses, you name it. The country actually is like somebody is holding a racer, and he is racing in a high speed actually, and every day the map is changing. So the supreme leader is a supreme but without supremacy, because as a Trump he said, and he's right, Iran 2 weeks ago is not the same as Iran today. They are not supreme in power. They are not supreme in army. They are not supreme in anything. What is supreme about them anymore? They used to bully everyone in their neighborhood. In fact, they are trying to do that now, But this is normal because they were bullying the Arab. The Arab are weak. The Arab, as always, they are no match to Iran. This is not a question. It's just we know that. And then the Iranian, they try with their propaganda and the Russian TV RT, they to post false news in the internet like we destroy this. According to the Iranian, 650 soldiers are killed, and this is published in Russia Today. 650. You know, Hmm? According to the Iranian, the Lincoln carrier already sunk 5 times every day, and two they say we sunk it. It's down. Like, but you sunk it yesterday. You know, so the fake news is part of the war, but this fake news is stupid because people will find out if this is true or not. That will serve you for a few hours, but then after that, what you would do? That is just a stupid behavior from a stupid leadership. A real leadership will not say such a thing because the enemy will find out. And not only that, you will lose respect and trust of your own people. They keep saying to you, we destroy this and destroy that, but they can't show you images, except the images is published by their enemy. Here you see the American, the Israeli are showing you what they are hitting every day, and all of those you cannot make them in a second day. It's going to take you a lot of time to have them again, if you could have them again. So they are erasing their power, hitting them everywhere, scanning every ground, uh, and the price is very heavy. The price is very, very heavy. Uh, Look at this video here. We jumped. This is from 2 days ago, actually. Forget about it. But again, you see the false news is playing big base propaganda. Iran targets only military bases and USA asset with regard a strike on non-military, etc., blah, blah, blah. So the Iranian, they claim that they are not really targeting any civilian building, but the fact we know that all the target in Bahrain, all the target in Kuwait, all the target, maybe 95% of it is just a blind target. They have no aim. It just hit the same as they do in Israel. So this is a behavior of somebody losing ground, and they have no ability to but they don't know what to do. They have no idea what to do. They are like they are in shock of what happened. And if we look at the videos posted by the Israeli, you will see here the Israeli are hunting, and the Israeli are very good in hunting. They are very good hunters. And obviously, this is a drone. This is not a fighter jet. They are in a very high, distance. You can tell. That's why the image is not good. So the defense of the enemy cannot find them, cannot see them, and cannot reach them. Here, this is a compound, I think, for Hezbollah, was destroyed. And Israeli are fighting in two sides now, with Hezbollah in Lebanon and with Iran at the same time. Here they are chasing, airplanes, I mean drones, and they are hitting them, as you see. Another video. You see how many videos, I mean, video after video after video. The Iranian, they keep talking about things never happened, and they don't have a video for it. The only thing they have is AI made by, the supporters. And they are funny, very stupid. It's very easy to spot them and to find that those are AI. But the one is doing really cleaning in the ground is Israeli. Uh, yeah, as you see, the Israeli are doing very good job and doing a lot of cleaning. Same time, if we go and talk about Hezbollah, let us go and see what is going on with Hezbollah. Uh, Let us see. There is tons of videos coming from Lebanon. And this time, the Israeli, they did hit Muslim Sunni target, not Shia. Those are Muslim Sunni. All Muslim Sunni support Hamas anyway. But this is an organization which is very well known supporting and financing Hamas. So the Israeli gave them a rocket in their butt. Uh, let us see. The moment of the Zionist drone attacked the Mujahideen. Let us see the Zionist drone. You want to see the Zionist drone? I like to see Zionist drone. Let us see the Zionist drone. So obviously they hit the car, first hit, and the car keep going. See the car keep going and hit the dumpster, and boom. I think this is the second hit. To be sure that there is no terrorist still alive in the. This is the Israeli work in Lebanon, all right? And in the title it says the Zionist drone. Uh, let us see here. There's a lot of videos posted. Before I show you, I like to check it out first to be sure that this is not fake. We don't want to show you something is fake because there's tons of fake videos. This is the Israeli hitting at Hezbollah. Allahu Akbar. Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Let Allah help you. Uh, I don't know if this is true or not. They are saying now ships are able to pass. You see, we cannot confirm this news unless it is real. We will find out. But here, this is saying that already the Americans were able to allow some ships to go through Hormuz. But for me, I don't trust such a news. I don't think it's that much true. Uh, I think they need more cleaning before they can do that. We will find out soon. All right. Let us see. I'm not sure who is this person. Wajia Jinag. Who is Wajia Jinag? Let us see who is this person. Wajia Jinag. Anybody have an idea who is this person? It's a lady. In a phone interview, President Trump told me that the war could be over soon. I think the war is very complete, pretty much. They have no navy, no communication. They got no air force. He added that the U.S. is very far ahead of this initial 4 or 5 weeks estimate time frame. We cannot take this thing seriously because the war is not over until you get what you came for, which is the uranium. You know, because if you destroy all their army and you did not get the uranium, you did nothing. All right, you have to get the uranium. So this post is shish kebab. We cannot take it seriously. Actually, even Trump speeches, we cannot take them seriously because Trump is a very unpredictable, and he might say something today, he might say the opposite in the morning. He might say the opposite actually before he finished lunch. Sometimes he's like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He make a verse in the morning, Allah send him a verse afternoon saying cancel the previous verse. So in the morning he says we will let the Kurds start attacking. Afternoon he said we don't want the Kurds to start attacking. The same person, Trump, let us see. What else? Here, this is Hezbollah. They attack a communication station in Israel. Let us see this video here, and possibly it's true. Hezbollah can do more harm than Iran because they are very close. And like the distance is very, very short. We are talking about a few kilometers. So this is a space communication area, and obviously some radar are destroyed, as you see. But this is all is a private companies. Those are not military. This is not military. Yeah, so this is not military, equipment. This is, a company, Israeli company, and this is another video here. Obviously, this video is true. To the Iranian, they could not hit anything, but the one who can hit is Hezbollah because they are very close. And obviously, they cause good damage for this satellite company. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 satellite is already destroyed, and I'm sure the rest they are, maybe they got some damage too. Yeah. Boop, boop. All right. Let us see. Now we heard that even Macaroni, he decided to send his airplane carrier to Hormuz area. Let us see what they can do too. We will see if they can open it and protect the trade line so nobody can shut it down. We will find out. Let's see. This is from yesterday. Let us see. Yeah, this is just rocket coming from Hezbollah into Israel from yesterday. Actually, 2 days ago.
No, I think it's one thing is valid. No, I think it's one thing is valid.
Yeah, those are drones. Yeah, there's tons of videos actually we can share. But anyway, all is, almost to tell us one message that the war is far from being finished. However, Trump, if he find that there's no point of continuing, this guy, he is very unpredictable, as we said. He might say, okay, we stop. We finished him. But it's going to be very embarrassing if he stopped before he get the uranium. You know, very embarrassing. Because the whole point is what? The nuclear bomb, right? Destroying everything except the most important thing. Now, this is the Abdul and his friend who attack people who are protesting against Islam in New York. This Abdul and this Abdul, two Muslims. Both are Muslims. And look, they have nice houses. Maybe they are renting here in a condominium, maybe, I'm not sure. So this is the squad getting in to arrest them. Get the Abdul, get him, the son of Mut'a. Yeah, they made a homemade bomb. It was very funny, and it was very funny how he ran this potato. He ran like a monkey. And the funny, he wanted to explode, but he made the what they call it, the thing attached to it, like to set the fire in. He make it so long. I mean, even if it's going to work, by the time this thing will burn and explode, everybody will be run. You should make it so short, you idiot. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the look. Look at the bomb. Look at the bomb. Let me show you the bomb. It's a jar from glass, and they put supposedly explosive. I don't know what kind of explosive inside, and they put a lot of screws. So when it's going to explode, the screws will go like bullets in the body of whoever there. Yeah, those are the two Abdul. Well, I hope they will enjoy our service, main service. We have a very good service in our prison, especially when they get them to the CIA. And God knows how many will be arrested after that, because now they will check their phones, they will check everything about them. This is him running. Let us see. He hit and run. Well, good, he didn't have a gun with him. This is him. And he's a friend. He's taking the bomb from him. The Abdul is scratching his, he light it up. Come on, just go grab it. It's just a jar. Look at his hair. He looks like a goat.
Running with it. He then drops the device on the West protester, identified as Amir Balat, an 18-year-old man, lit and threw an ignited device toward the protest area, landing in the crosswalk of East 87th Street and East End Avenue. Witnesses reported seeing flames and smoke as it traveled through the air before it struck a barrier and extinguished itself a few feet from police officers. Mr. Balat then ran southbound on East End Avenue toward 86th Street and gets a second device from a man tentatively ID'd.
See what he did? When we saw this here, he went to get second device. So he threw the first one. The first one did not work. So he came back to this Abdul here, and he grabbed second device from him. See, now he's giving him. So he ran. He was running toward him. He got the second device.
Protester, identified as Amir Balat, an 18-year-old man, lit and threw an ignited device toward the protest area, landing in the crosswalk of East 87th Street and East.
All right. Potato. Sons of Muta. And those are the Muslim friends who support Islam and support terrorism, as usual. You can find them always around you. The Muslim Obama, and many stupid people, they say he's not a Muslim. He's a Muslim for sure. The first thing he did, he hired a Muslim Brotherhood consultant in the White House, and he made a prayer room for Muslims because he's a Muslim. And then he tried to fight Christmas, if you remember. So he send a memo to every department of government not to say Merry Christmas anymore. Say Happy Holiday. So he tried to cancel Christmas for 8 years. And the rest, you know them. They are wicked and they are corrupt as garbage. This woman, she give you speeches about communism, but go check how much money she have in her bank account and how much money she spent at her clothing and her, her traveling and her hotels. And this is supposedly a Palestinian. Don't even mention it. And this is the scam of Minnesota. Her husband, he owned a winery, but they never sold wine. They used to have little money, and now they have millions and millions of dollars. All of this happened in 2 years. It's a miracle. Yeah. And this guy want to give you speeches about communism too, but his family are very famous, rich, and they are listed. And his mother, she was one of the most invited people to Epstein house. So we wonder who is his father. So those are the supporters of the wicked, and whoever vote for them, he must be wicked too. Let's see here. Here you see this video here. They are saying Muslims attacking police in New York. Let's see what's happening. I'm not sure.
Yo, bro, I don't even know what's going on, but nigga, I'm trying to go to the bathroom and look, nigga got over here praying.
The police in New York is a Muslim. He's praying in the bathroom. The guy, when I go and piss, the Abdul, he's a policeman now. I mean, you make Abdul a policeman? Are you sure? We are very secure now. The Abdul is a policeman and he's praying in the bathroom. Isn't the bathroom the most dirty place? Why are you praying there?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I was in there praying right now, bro. What are you doing? Go pray in the car to preaching. This ain't no fucking mosque, nigga. Stop with y'all niggas, bro. Look, in my head too, nigga. This ain't no fucking mosque, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
The second guy is a Muslim too. Now he is using a bad language, but he is saying to them, why you don't go to the mosque, you know? And now they will say to you, he's racist. This guy is a black, okay? Yeah, two Abdul, two Muslim police. This is what is missing in America, Muslim police. Don't judge the entire religion based on what 79% behave. What 79% behave? All of them behave the same. All of them behave the same. Go check how they celebrate the death of any any attack anywhere in the world. Very, very wicked nation, if we can call them a nation. Not 79%. I guarantee you 100%. Yeah, actually, I see some good pictures here, you know. Plan A and Plan B. They're very realistic. Plan A, we attack New York. Plan B, we take over New York. And then the American, they will start defending Muslims. In fact, after 9/11, I found in my computers, you know, I scanned my computer, I found cookies from the hate crime department. Hate crime department, government department. So imagine the Muslims, they try to get me arrested for hate crime, you know. And obviously they reported me to this department, and they were able to reach into my IP, and it's like, otherwise how am I going to get the cookies on my computer? You know, there's no way. You know, and not only that, in the year 2019, which is way after 9/11, Amazon received thousands and thousands of complaints, and they took my books from their shelves. I don't know if you remember. All my books, almost for 2 years. And then when I threatened Amazon to take them to court, they put my books back in the shelf. First, they say, I said to them, give me. They said, your books is not suitable to be in our company for hate. They are teaching hate. I said, okay, I want you to give me specifically which pages of my books teaching hate. I wanna take it as evidence against me to the court. I want to see you in the court. So the second they heard that I'm going to sue them, they said, let us check out, please, again. You know, they send a nice, friendly email. And then after that, after like a week, they say, we apologize. We found nothing wrong with your books, and we are going to put them back on the shelves. And now they are on the shelf. So imagine for 2 years, I have no income from my books. 2 years. And you can say it's my fault not to go sue them right away, you know. But yeah, 2 years, you know. Thousands of Muslims, Abdul, they communicated with Amazon, and many of them are coming from Canada. Many of the complaints coming from Canada. But I can still sue them, by the way. Even this is very old because I have still the emails. I have the emails. I have the evidence that they took my books from the shelf without any reasons. It's just because Muslims, they complain. So this wicked cult religion, they try to silence you. And they will try to use your law against you. And they are waiting for you to make a mistake, supposedly. But I never taught hate. I'm saying the truth. If I say wicked, they are wicked. If I say terrorist, they are terrorists. You know? If I say Islam is dangerous, Islam is dangerous. I have all the proofs. My books, not a single letter they are written without reference. But they will try. And they are hoping because we have many woke, stupid woke, they can succeed. And as you see, somehow they were in the beginnings able to succeed, right? Yeah, very wicked. That's why you have to defend your rights. Otherwise, you know, they will win. You have to go and vote. Don't say none of my business. It's your business. Soon you will lose all your right. Never vote for anyone woke. Woke are the most dangerous. Woke is used by the Muslims. You know, like there is many, let us say, you want to eat, right? You want to eat. But if you don't wash the vegetables very well, you will have parasite. So you think it's a vegetables. It look vegetables. It tastes vegetables. It look green. You swallow it. But the enemy will use those vegetables who you are going to eat them or eat it to get into you and to destroy you. All right? So you have to be always careful because those people, they are wicked and they knew how to use the wicked, the stupid one of you, your kids. Uh, let us see if there is any more news here. Uh, all right. And, you know, and lately, Putin, Mr. Putin, he sent his greeting to the new supreme leader of Iran, telling him for sure you will be able to unite the people and win the war. And until now, Trump is not convinced that Putin is dangerous. Until now, he's not convinced. This guy is very funny. Sometimes it's very hard to understand him. Very funny. Yeah. In fact, if you remember before the American attack, 2 days or 3 days before the American attack, Russia and Iran, they did war game. Why now? What for? The war game was not really for war game. It was a protection for the Iranian regime to move and hide wherever they need to hide before the attack. They sense that the attack is coming very soon. So they asked the American, you know, they asked, sorry, the Russian to do that for them as a favor so they can hide, they can move, they can relocate, they can replace, they can supply, because the American will not attack and the Russian are with them. And under the excuse of war game, well, it's normal for us to move all war equipment. All right? War equipment. So, you know, it's very obvious. Let me see, we're in the news. Second. Yeah. Let us see. Uh, you see here? What is the date? Uh, Russia announced naval drills. Okay, naval drills with who? Let us see. Here we go. Iran and Russia announced joint naval drills in the Sea of Oman, which is where Hormuz is. All right? And not only in the sea, even in the ground. So the Russian, by Putin, they were helping the Iranian to relocate, to hide, to resupply, to move before the American attacked them. It was clear, you know, I mean, and how the Russian disappeared right away. I mean, just how fast, you know. So they move the supply, they move all the equipment, they hide when they need to hide, And the American, this is what they did as a favor, because when Iran lose, Putin, he will lose. This is one of his biggest friends, Maduro. All of them, they are drug dealers. All of them, they share one thing, drug dealers. Hezbollah, Iran, Maduro, all their friends, you know? Yeah, nothing new. I'm not surprised, are you? Let us see. And now, actually, the Ukrainian, you remember I told you Ukraine is going to have a big future in the, supplying war, supply and technology. Trump, he asked the Ukrainian to join them because Ukrainian, they do way better fighting drones. So yesterday, they were begging us for weapon. Today, we are begging them for weapon. Today, we need their help. They have a better technology, way cheaper. As of March 2026, Iran, US, blah, 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 okay, okay. But, 6 hours ago, what defense support could Ukraine offer to the Middle East? We know what kind of. So imagine, for sure, the Ukraine will be happy to help because thousands of their own citizens killed by the Iranian drones. All right? So they will be happy to help. Very happy. Even though they are like, they need, they are not comfortable now to go out of their own war. But for sure, Iran is an enemy, and it's a major enemy for Ukraine. And it's time for the Iranian to pay for their crimes. And I'm sure the Ukrainian will enjoy it. Yeah, the difference between Ukrainian drones and American drones are way more cheap, way cheaper, and even better and faster to produce. Like how many drones every day Ukraine now producing? I don't know, but a lot. Even now, Ukraine is able to hit very deep target inside Russia. And you never know, they might be able to hit all the way Iran from Ukraine directly. But that means they have to fly over some countries, which is maybe not acceptable by those countries. Otherwise, I believe that Ukrainian, they have the capability, like there's many ships, they've been burned and attacked in the Mediterranean, even in a very far distance, close to India by the Ukrainian. Anyway, Putin and Trump discuss what, they have a phone call now? Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, obviously, the Ukrainians are really burning the ground under Putin. And they are even, the Russian, they are losing ground. If we go right now, check how bad the war is happening for. And now after hitting Iran, things will go even more worse to Putin, which is very good. We don't want Russia to be demolished. We don't want Ukraine to be killed. For me, it's sad to see two Christian countries fighting each other. But this evil Putin is the reason behind it. And I know someday will say, no, this is getting close, the NATO getting close. That is a very stupid thing to say. Because here we go, Sweden joined the NATO, Norway joined the NATO, he did nothing to them. Why Ukraine? The NATO is more closer now to Russia. And if Russia is afraid from the NATO, well, USA is 500 meters away. Don't you know that? In fact, the Russian weapon is very close to, the nuke weapon stations is very close to Alaska. So if Putin is worried about America and about NATO getting close, they are, and he have borders with them all over. China, they took massive territory from Russia. Why Putin don't attack China? Don't dare. He said to himself, Ukraine is a very easy target. It's a soft target. This is why he quit operation. 24 hours, He thought, actually, almost they took the country. The stupid Joe Biden, if you remember, before when Putin attacked, he said, let me make it clear. Before the attack, actually, let us make it clear. Whatever happened, we will not be involved. Putin, he got the message. He just said, whatever happened, he gave him a green light. The stupid Biden. You see how a statement? If he say a statement, if they get involved, we will not watch. Just say that. Don't even do it. Putin will not go to war. He will not. But all the Western countries, they betray this poor country. They promise them something, and when the war happened, everybody ran away. They empty their embassy in Ukraine, every single country. And the American told Zelensky, if you want to run, we will send you an airplane. Run. You are no match. And the funny, this guy is an actor, and he was a comedian, supposedly. And he don't look like a hero. He don't look like a tough person. But I appreciate that he did not run. Otherwise, Russia would be occupying Ukraine by now. It was just the president. If he decided to leave, the country will collapse. That's why having a real leader is very important, especially in tough time. And now in Iran, do they have a real leader? I doubt it. I don't think this Mujtaba, they choose him just because they want to say we will not change our terms and conditions. We hate Israel, we hate America, and nothing will change. You killed his father, we will put his son, which means he will seek revenge. And that will make it more confirmed for Trump that he should clear them out. Because guess what? Trump, he's risking his family now. Trump is risking his family. In case you do not know, those people believe in revenge. And the revenge will not go for them, for you. They will go after your family members. Trump, he will not be a president forever. He have the security he need for now. After that, he have his own security. He will not have the CIA. He will not have, and maybe a new woke president, he might strip him or strip his family from any security. And then I assure you that those filthy, wicked people, they will target his family. I will not be surprised if they were able to succeed if this regime stay. That's why if I am a Trump, I will never let them stay. Because this is not only a threat to America, they will be a personal threat to his family. This guy, he will take revenge for his father. He will. He will, don't you think they can? They can. They tried to kill Trump already. I didn't know if you know that there is a guy from Pakistan. Let me show you. The Iranian, they hire him to kill Trump. I don't know if you know that. This is why Trump, he says, I killed him before he killed me. I killed him before he killed me. So Trump, he should clean those wicked out. This is the wicked man from Pakistan. He's hired by the Iranian regime to kill Trump. All right? And I think this is the second person. There's other person too, or two more, but different attempt. So they were trying, and not only that, they sent people to assassinate many people in Europe. Already many people in Europe, even in Canada, got killed by the Iranian regime. In fact, the first video of mine appeared on TV. It was by the Iranian TV. Do you know that? Before anyone knows what, they start talking about Islamophobia. This is a long time ago. All those names you see now on the internet, nobody knows them. They will not exist. I am the first one. I remember once somebody said, CP, did you see? I said, what? They said, your video is in a program about Islamophobia. And it was used by Iranian TV and other Islamic TV. I forgot the name. I think it was from Lebanon. And I'm sure if you will, maybe if you search Christian Prince Iranian TV, maybe you will find it. It's a very old TV. I mean, old video. Which means they are searching you, they are watching you. How many times I receive an email from the Pakistani government complaining to YouTube? I keep receiving email saying a government entity uh, filed a legal claim against your channel regarding the video code, etc., etc. And then at the end, and they say, therefore, we decided to block your account or your video from this country. And then they say Pakistan. So imagine how wicked they are. They are afraid of somebody making a video. And I'm sure if they can kill me, they will be happy to do it. But I'm not so important for them like Trump. You know, this guy, he finished them. He made them go back to the cave time. They are very well known of, of killing, assassin, and the dirty business. Nothing new. Nothing new. This is why I believe Trump, he should finish the job and not to stop. That's very dangerous, actually. It doesn't matter how the war is staying. You know, you will lose election, next election, lose it. By law, Trump, he can go up to 90 days without permission from the Congress. 90 days. In 90 days, you will make them shish kebab. At least continue for 90 days. Either they collapse or finish the 90 days. And then by then, let us see who is going to stay in his chair. How can the Muslim Brotherhood defeat it? Well, the Muslim Brotherhood is defeated by Muslims, not by us. You see, the issue is, many people do not know that Muslim Brotherhood is enemy of many Muslim countries too. Because Muslim countries, most of them, they don't want Islam. You see, if you go to Emirat, like number one enemy to Muslim Brotherhood is Saudi Arabia and Emirat. In Saudi Arabia, Emirat, Bahrain, Egypt, Muslim Brotherhood listed as terrorist organization. In America, we heard Rubio speaking of doing so. Until now, nothing happened. So, the Muslim Brotherhood, the best one to defeat them is the Muslims. Because those stupid Europeans, they are asleep. They prefer business over their security. So if we forbid Muslim Brotherhood, that means we have to make sanctions on Qatar and on Turkey. Because Turkey, Erdogan is a Muslim Brotherhood. Qatar is Muslim Brotherhood. Not a secret, you know. So they are trying to live with it for now, but the one who is fighting Muslim Brotherhood for real is the Muslims. Not because Muslims are good, but because they are fighting over power. Which means Emirat and Bahrain and Saudi Arabia and Egypt, they are not fighting Muslim Brotherhood because they are better necessarily. I can say Emirat is way better than those garbage for sure. As a government, we can't compare. But the reason they are fighting them, it's because they are competing. They cannot live together. Either us or you. The Muslim Brotherhood, they are trying to take over Egypt, over Saudi Arabia, over Emirat, over Kuwait, etc. Actually, almost they succeed. You know, almost they succeed. All schools in Emirat was controlled by Muslim Brotherhood. All of it. The Department of Education, the minister was Muslim Brotherhood. I think 6 ministers in Emirat, they used to be Muslim Brotherhood. Until now in Kuwait, they have a very big authority in Kuwait. So the Muslim Brotherhood, it's hard for Western to fight them, not because they don't know how to find them, but because Western are stupid. They don't care. I mean, I do not need to prove it to you. Somebody come from the border, nobody have his name, nobody knows who is he, nobody how many people killed before he come here, how many women raped. Nobody knows what he is. Give him papers. I do not need to prove to you that those Western are stupid. And I don't want you to be upset because you're a Western. I'm saying that they're your government. However, I have to say the majority of Western are stupid. Because how those people, they are in office unless you vote for them. So whoever vote for these governments in the West is stupid. Spain, go to Portugal, go watch videos in Portugal. Disgusting. Italy. Robbery, sexual harassment, you see people sitting in the table, a guy with the bar walking around them, threatening them, and nobody there to talk to him. And if the police arrest him, they will release him after 2 minutes. All right? So you need to have a replacement for those government in order to fix it. Spain need to be fixed. Brazil need to be fixed. Argentina already in the process of fixing. Actually, today I saw in the news, I posted already in Patreon. There is a congressman. He I don't know. He's going for Congress or I think Congress. He proposed to ban I think 12 Muslim countries from coming to USA because they are presenting dangerous. And he's right. Do you know how people of Yemen they live? Do you know how those people from Sudan they are coming to us with? All of them they curse you. All of them they say scream death to America, death to the Christian, death to the Jews. And then you give them papers. And then what will happen? This is not a clash of civilization because Islam is not a civilization. And never was. All the lies you hear in the news about Muslim, they are, who is the one who discovered algebra too? Not Muslims. This guy is not even a Muslim. In fact, all the scientists, the Muslim, they claim they are Muslim scientists, they never been Muslims. And I can show you. All of them, they are kuffar. I remember when I was a kid, we have uh, we have history book, right? We teach us history. So the chapter saying the Arab scientist. This is what it says, Arab scientist. And then they mention a name. It says Al-Khwarizmi. So I ask, okay, sir, what Khwarizmi mean? I mean, this doesn't sound like an Arab name, He said, oh, he's from Khwarizm. I said, where Khwarizm? He said, at that time, it was part of Persia. Oh, so he's not an Arab. That's it. They made the guy, they made the guy a Muslim. He's famous now, so we make him Muslim. We make him Arab too. Anyway, I can search actually. There's articles written about it. Let me see if I can find it for you. Lord have mercy. Let us see. I'm trying to find you. All right. I found the article here, but I want to find better page. This one. Yeah, the page. Look, this is a Muslim website. Just to show you how big fat the lie is about those are Muslim scientists. Look at the title here.
These Muslim scholars whom we are proud of, most of them were killed by Muslims like themselves.
Why they killed them? Why they killed them? Because they're not Muslims. They killed them because they are not Muslims. They did not kill them for fun. It's a big fat lie, you know, when they say those are Muslims. All right? Let us see the article. Here is showing you every name, even author, even writers, every one of them is an atheist, ex-Muslim. Look how many. Look, this is a Muslim website. This is a Muslim website. If we translate the whole page, this is like just one article. There's tons of them. No worries. I don't know why I did not copy all the page. We hire it. I mean, it. Let us take. Not sure why. There's a limit, maybe. All right, now is better. Look how many names. All of them, they are killed. All the famous ones.
Accused of heresy, he was subsequently killed by Sufyan ibn Muawiyah, who crucified him, cut his flesh into pieces, and roasted it in the fire before his eyes until he died. Source: Al-Bidayah wal-Nihaya by Ibn Kathir, 1096. 2 Al-Farabi, one of the greatest philosophers and one of the most extreme in his atheism and rejection of religion. He preferred the philosopher to the prophet, believed in the eternity of the world, and denied the prophets. He wrote articles denying resurrection and matters of faith. Even Ibn Sina, despite his atheism, was better than him. Source: Al-Munki min al-Dalal, page 98. Al-Bidayah wal-Nihaya, 11224. Ayadat al-Lafan, 2601. Through Ibn Sina, the leader of the atheists, a philosopher of the sect, a misguided and misleading figure from the Karmatian esoteric group. He disbelieved in God, his angels, his books, his messengers, and the last day. His heresies and blasphemies are so numerous that the heavens would split open. Source: Al-Munki min al-Dalal, page 98 plus Al-Bidayah wa al-Nihaya. 12:40 seconds plus CR Alam al Nubala. 1/531 minus 539. 4 Abu al-Allah, al-Mari. He is known for his heresy, following the path of the Brahmin
Anyway,
philosophers.
as you see,
His poetry contains evidence of his atheism
let
and
us
his
see.
abandonment of religion. Ibn al-Jawzi mentioned
All of those very famous Muslims, they speak about them. They make article. Do you know this guy is a Muslim? Do you know that this guy is a Muslim? And no, he's not a Muslim. They are not. We have all the reference. We have all. They are killed by the Muslims. They crucify them. They torture them because they are not Muslims. You will see tons of articles written by Muslims about, do you know how amazing the Islamic philosophers and scientists, brother? Brother, let me count for you the names, brother. And then you check them out one by one. You will find that all of them, they get killed by Muslims because they are not Muslims. They post for you pictures of those scientists. Now, those for sure, those are fake pictures. Nobody knows how they look like, Yeah, they killed them one after one. Yeah, brother, we have a lot of scientists. They are Muslims, brother. Look, all this reference, the page number, the book name, all of it is about what they have done to them. Muhammad ibn Shakir, a heretical philosopher who engaged in music and astrology. He was among those who translated the Greek books. His father Musa ibn Shakir and his brother Ahmad. Okay, what they are heretic, they are atheist. Other name, Ibn Rushd, very famous philosopher, a misguided blah 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 philosopher who said that the Prophet deceived people. But if you say Ibn Rushd, any Muslim, he will say to you, he's a Muslim. He's a Muslim. What? Are you sure? Yes, he's a Muslim. He denied resurrection, he denied God, he denied everything. Abbas ibn Farnas, this guy, he tried to fly. A philosopher, a musician, a singer, astrologer, blah, 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 blah. He was frequently criticized for his religion. What his religion is. He don't believe in Islam, he don't believe in Allah, he don't believe in Muhammad. Etc., etc. All those names, as you see. Ibn al-Haytham, very well-known person, one of the heretic who deviated from the religion of Islam. Blah 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 blah. Misguided. He lived during the region of the heretical Fatimis, like other philosophers. He believed in the eternity of the word and other blah 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 blah. He don't believe in Islam, obviously. Ibn al-Tufayl, Ibn al-Nadim, Yaqub ibn Ishaq. Look at the names. Abu Bakr al-Razi. Those are their famous names. All of them, they either get killed or try to kill them and they run away for their life. But most of those they are killed, In fact, anyone is a philosopher right away must be killed in Islam. Philosophy is forbidden. Ibn Sina, very well known name. He is a leader of the atheist. But if you go right now, search for Ibn Sina, is he a Muslim, author, etc.? You say, yeah, for sure. Scientists, yeah, absolutely, he's a Muslim. But in their books, they condemn them. They are not Muslims, and they kill them. They lie about everything. They are termite. So when one of them, he tried to think, to use his brain, they kill him. You cannot do that. And now because we are in a different world, the Muslims, they try to use their names to fool you, to tell you, see, Islam is not against science. Islam is not against philosophy. when reality is different. Ibn al-Muqaffa, very well-known person. So they lie in their articles. In fact, if you read this article here, it says those are, you know, let us see what this article here is saying. Yeah, it look like it's exposing them too, even though it's making them sound like a Muslim. Look, because he don't agree with them. Look what they say to him. What they say, you know, he's a group called a Jahiziyah. This is a Jahiz. A Jahiz is very well known author. His books is really complicated. Obviously he's a genius. So look what they say about him. Al-Jahiziyya sect, because the people who follow him, you know, is attributed to him. He was very ugly in appearance, bad character, bad belief, heresies, blah, 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 blah. All of this because he don't agree with Islam. He was declared as what? As an infidel. Do you see it? He's an infidel. But if you ask the Muslim, they will say to you, he is a famous, yeah, he's a Muslim. All right. All the names they have. Wicked cult. Let us see if there is any news. Any news? Nothing new. Yeah, look like nothing new here. Let us see here. Yeah, when they die, they make them Muslims. I mean, Zulqarnain became Muslim when he is Alexander the Great. Anyone is famous, they will make him Muslim. Lord have mercy. All right. We will see. All right. We will not keep you longer. I hope we had a good time together. And we have to be vigilant and not to believe everything we see and everything we read. I will not be surprised if the Muslim they made articles about me after I died that I converted to Islam in the last second. They have tons of fake videos. Do you remember this guy with his name? The scientist, the one who is in the chair? What's his name? He's a very famous scientist. They made a video of him convert to Islam, you remember? Which is fake. They are very wicked. They have no ethic and they will lie about anything. Where Islamic books says Islam is spread by the sword or by terror? Everywhere. I don't know for how long you are watching my videos, my friend, and now you're asking me this question. Islam itself as a word mean Islam is spread by sword because Islam mean Aslam, Taslam. Convert to Islam, you will be safe, you won't be killed. Aslam, Taslam. The word itself is a proof. Aslam means surrender, not submission as David Wood he says. All right? Taslim, taslim. See it? Let me show you on the screen. Taslim, taslim. Well, taslim, taslim. You will be safe. Safe from what? Safe from our sword. And Muhammad, he made it clear too, in many places where he says, I was victorious by terror. And the Quran too, we have tons of verses. This is Muhammad talking. This is not an article written by somebody. I was victorious by terror. You see how many times? All of those. I was victorious by terror. Hmm? He was victorious by what? By terror. Why? If he is a nice person, why people will be terrified? Because he killed them, from a distance of 1 month journey. I was victorious by terror from a distance of 1 month journey. Imagine how scary he is, because he's a butcher, he's a criminal. And you say to me, we're in their books? The Quran, what about the Quran? The Quran say the same. And this is Muhammad talking. They will say to you, now Muhammad is not, we don't present Islam. How are they going to say to you, Muhammad don't present Islam? Hmm? They say to you, ISIS does not represent Islam, right? Name for me one thing ISIS, they say, is not what Muhammad did and he said. He's a gang leader. See? All of this. All of this is authentic. All of them is in the word terror. And then if you go to the Quran, you will see the same. In fact, there's a chapter in the Quran, it's called the victory, or Fatah. When Muhammad was victorious in his war, people enter Islam by waves. The same people who refused to enter Islam. Read it. And Nasr. Nasr means victory. When the victory come, what victory? By the war. People enter Islam by crowd. The whole city go inside Islam. And you say to me, where in their books it says that? That's funny. Read my books, my friend. All right? Why people will enter by waves when is what is the connection between the victory of the war and people entering Islam by waves? Why did not enter yesterday? Right? And we can show you tons of reference. Read my books, you can learn. All right? We have Deception of Allah, we have Quran and Science and Depth. They are connected actually. The two books are one book, but I decided them because the second one was to refute the so-called miracles of the Quran. And then you have Sex on Allah. You can read them and you can learn as much as you wish. All right? And Carrie is posting you the link for Amazon. You can purchase your book from there. Nothing in my books except reference. There's nothing there except reference. It's a treasure of reference. All right? And if you think that you can have peace with Muslims, that means you are stupid. The Quran forbid the Muslims from seeking peace. The Muslim, they can sign peace agreement with you temporarily until they are the upper hand or the uppermost. Chapter 47, verse number 35. Never cry for peace. Never, never. So be not weak and ask not for peace. Why? Why do you want peace? While you have the upper hand. So what if we don't have the upper hand? Then you can go for peace. But this is temporarily until you have the upper hand. If Islam is about peace, this is the chapter of Muhammad. Why the Quran forbidding them from having peace? What's the problem? Is that because Islam is peaceful? Why you want to go for peace when you have the upper hand, you stupid, huh? Kill them. Finish them all. So all the agreement Israel they have with the Emirat, Bahrain, Egypt. I mean, all those countries actually they don't count anyway. But like Egypt in the border, or with Jordan, or maybe tomorrow with Syria, is a bullshit. They will agree to sign peace agreement until they have their nukes, and they will nuke you. When they notice right away they have the uppermost, the upper hand, you're dead. So any peace agreement they sign for now is a temporary peace until we have the upper hand. All right? As simple as that. Don't cry for peace. You can change the translator, by the way. I'm not choosing. All the Muslim translation, by the way, is fake. I don't approve any of them, but I'm just showing you what the Muslim's translation is. You can take any translation you want, whatever you want. So don't flatter and cry out for peace. Why? I thought this religion of peace. When you will be the uppermost. In fact, translation is false. Not will be. When you are, وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ, while you are the uppermost. You are the superior. Why you want to cry for peace? Kill them. All right? What about the prisoner of war? Okay, we attacked them now. We took, you know, we take them prisoners. Is that okay? No. No, no. You have to kill them all. All right? Not allowed for a prophet to have a prisoners of war. It's not. If you go to the chapter of Al-Anfal, you will see it. See it? It's not for any prophet to have captives until he make a slaughter in the land. Do you see the word slaughter? You desire peace? You desire to, you know, like to have peace with those people? No, you kill them. Do you see it? Do you think Iran was not far away from making nukes? Maybe they have nukes already. We do not know. How we know? If they have 640 kilogram of enriched uranium, uh, they can make 11 bombs. How we know that the North Korean did not make one for them, or two, or three? We do not. How we know that Putin did not do? We don't know. Maybe the attack, the war happened actually because they have information about something the Trump and Israel will not tell us. So they will not make you, like terrified. They might have one already, or two, or three, or four. We don't know because the war happened so fast. Obviously, there's something we do not know, and I assure you, there's something we do not know. All right. And if they have it, they will use it. As soon the opportunity get to their hand to use it, they will. All right. Uh, yeah, be careful. And the Shia, they practice taqiyya. They are the biggest liars in the world. If you watch my debate with the head of the Shia in USA, you know him, Hisham al-Husseini. When he started debating me, he was very kind. We love Mary. Go watch it. All right. They love Mary. They are good to the Christians. Etc. The second I start making him shish kebab, right away the guy wanna kill the Jews and he wanna kill me. He wanna clean the earth from people like you. This guy was hired by the stupid George Bush as a Islamic consultant for the White House. Big salary, big position. Imagine they hire a Shia snake to be the consultant. Yeah. And he is now a big name in Michigan, right? Would he dare to debate me? I'm sure he's so sad for what happened in Iran. We don't know what he's doing right now. If you see how many interviews they have in Fox News, but those stupid Fox News don't know how to talk to those Muslims. They don't know how to debate them. They don't know how to talk to them. Yeah. Yeah, this is him. Here we go. I just find you the pictures. In Arabic, we like everybody write the word, his name in English in different way, use different words. Because in Arabic we have letters, they don't exist in English. This is the potato. See him? Go and watch his debate with me. I wiped the floor with him. Literally. See? US Imam Hisham al-Husseini speak at the Trump inauguration. You see it? Even stupid Trump, he invited him. Yeah. See? He was there. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. This is him. Look at the stupid Trump. Look. Yeah. They know how to get in everywhere. So what they did in Michigan, There's two Shia, the same mosque, the same. Two Shia sheikh. One he say, I will vote for Kamala. The other one he said, I will vote for Trump. So whoever win, they have connection. See? This is how it works. But both of them, they never vote for Trump. Those are Shia. They will not vote for someone against Iran. Look, he is going to vote in Iraq supporting the Shia militant, the same people who they are attacking now the American bases in Iraq right now. How in the world Trump did not arrest this guy and the FBI? He is in the front, behind him it says انتخبوا الائتلاف العراقي. And this ائتلاف is, which means the group of coalition, Iraqi coalition, which is the Islamic Shia militant. Double standard, they are Shia. Mm. Yeah, go watch his debate with me and see. Very wicked. And then in my debate, you start accusing the internet. It's the internet is against him. We are cutting his internet. Right? We cut his internet. Let me see if I can find you a translated debate. Full translation. I'm not sure if you can find one. I think there's one, but there's one is done with very good translation. I'm trying to find it for you. I'm not sure if this one is good. Anyway, you can search for it. There's tons of videos. And if you speak Arabic, we will die laughing. In fact, I was teaching him how to talk Arabic. He does not even know how to talk Arabic, even though he's a sheikh. This is him debating me. Yeah. Potato.
كان 5 دقائق للرد على الشيخ وشاب. تفضل اخ ريتشارد، تفضل.
صراحه يعجبني استنفار الشيخ هشام، وانه يقول ان من يهاجم هو الضعيف، وهذا يعني ان محمد هو انسان ضعيف. فنحن في كتابنا كله لا نهاجم احد، ولكن المسلم لا يمكن ان يصلي صلواته الخمس قبل ان يشتم المسلمين، وخصوصا الشيعة المسلمين وابو بكر وعمر وغيرهم وحتى عائشه، وبعد ذلك في سورة الفاتحة في الآية رقم 7 ويقول غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين، أي أن صلاة المسلم لا تكتمل إلا إذا شتم الناس. ثم يتكلم الأخ العزيز على أن نعود إلى الكتاب ونعود إلى المحبة. ثم حينما يتكلم المسلم يعني عن المحبة، هل بإمكان الشيخ وهل يدعو؟
Anyway, you can watch it if you have time. But I guarantee you, if you speak Arabic, you will die laughing. I made him shish kebab with no mercy. You know? With no mercy. Yeah. You started getting louder too? What do you mean louder too? No, this is the phone. The reason the sound is like this is the phone. I'm talking in the phone. The sound is not clear from their side because it's a phone. Yeah, anyway, and actually, if you see the comment of the Muslim Sunni, they were like saying, "Yeah, Allah liar, he got you busted." And then the Muslim Shia, they say, "This is not a real sheikh. You paid him. You paid him." Yeah, we paid him. Yeah, yeah. The head of the Muslim Shia in America, we paid him. I'm not sure which year. I think this is maybe 2000, maybe 13, 14, something like that, maybe. Not sure. Yeah, they claim the reason he was so weak and I wiped the floor with him because we paid him. All right? Yeah, he got paid. Christian Prince. And not only that, actually, those ABN TV, that's why I don't go in, this program. I don't go in their program no more. I can show you the email. I told them, don't even contact me anymore. Because each time I want to debate somebody, they say to me, please, can you be nice? Please don't wipe the floor with him. Please don't crush his bones. Please, we don't want him to call back. We want Muslim to listen to us. What do you bring me? Like, what do you mean? I am heavyweight fighter. Don't bring me to fight a mosquito and tell me the mosquito have to stay safe. Every time, and not only that, not only before that we go live, hello, CP, please, can you please come on, like easy, we know you, like, can you hold your horses a little bit, so he can back, we can invite him again, So what are you calling me? So I sent him an email. I said, don't call me anymore. That's it. You don't tell me what to do, what to say. All what they care for about is just to have more viewers. Don't you want the truth to be clear, or you want just to have more viewers from the Muslims? No, I will not be punching back, but they but this is why they don't. You see, the second they say my name, like Shabir Ali, they contacted him. They told him we have a debate. They told him with the Christian Prince. Shabir Ali at that time, he did not know me. And then Shabir Ali, he went and he bought my books. They told him, now, this guy is a Christian Prince. Okay. So he went and he bought my books. After that, we scheduled, already we scheduled the debate, we set a date, we set the time, etc. And I told them, don't tell me the topic. I do not need to know the topic, I do not need it, Just set the date, because anything, I'm ready for it. So they asked him, you want to do it? He said, sure, yeah. Then after he got my books, he noticed, and for sure he searched on the internet, he said to himself, this guy will make me shish kebab, will make me the joke of everybody in the internet. I'm not going to debate him. And he have like a famous recording, if you notice here. They ask him what?
To ask the million-dollar question, Shabir, when will you ever debate Christian Prince? Thank you very much.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know Christian Prince, he is a personality who has been operating some sort of an internet radio broadcast, as far as I can remember. He contacted me a long time ago.
As far, and I never contacted him. I contacted the Airbnb, ABN TV, they contact me, says, Shabir Ali want to debate you. I said, sure. I did not contact him. How will I contact him? How will I know you? What a liar. The second he heard that this is the guy, he told him, I am busy doing PhD. And since then, he's doing PhD.
Asking if I would debate him, and I said yes. And then eventually I bought his book. And I don't want to say.
You know, personality, He said to himself, this guy will wipe the floor with me. He have no mercy. And he don't sugarcoat. He will say it as it is. He will say to me, you're a liar. And this is the proof. Not like his debate with David Wood, which is useless. That's why he debated David Wood, because there he will not lose. You have a chance to play the games. Speak about philosophy. Just to speak about philosophy. Right away, David Wood will be dying for it. Where is the debate in the debate? Right? There's no debate.
The Almighty God. So he taught monotheism. So how did that monotheism get lost? And need to, Centurion was already a believer of the prophets. According to the Quran, Allah not only corrupted Jesus' message, but also helped Christians spread the false teachings. To understand why Islam demands this view, let us consider 7 facts. Fact number 1, the Quran states that Jesus was a messenger of Allah and a prophet of Islam.
It says, you know, there's no cornering. You see what they do, people do? Do you notice that both of them, they are reading from their computer? They have a PowerPoint, preset argument. How in the world that is a debate? How that is a debate? The guy, he just said something to you. You should respond to what he says using something have to do with what he said. Not an argument written 2 months ago. What is the debate? And until now, they do the same. If you go to this modern day debate, it's the same garbage. All of them is PowerPoint. There's no debate. The funny, even they invite, what his name? Nader Ahmed. I mean, or they invite this guy, what his name? The kid, Jake? I mean, he could not find somebody to come and make a debate except this guy. This guy don't know nothing. Jake. GBT. Seriously, those are debaters? You know?
This is contrasted with the new dietary laws in the
PowerPoint
verse that only list pork as forbidden. Quran 6:124 also mentions the change in Sabbath laws. The Sabbath was only appointed for those who differed over it.
That's false, you stupid. Nowhere it says what you are saying. Where it says it changed your donkey. Unbelievable. Anyway, they go to ChatGPT and they want to make a debate, and they ask ChatGPT how we can refute the Christian saying this. And then there is some Christian, they do the same. How we can refute the Muslim saying that. This is why those people, they are not debaters. And they have no knowledge. This is why they need to know in advance what is the title, what is the topic, what is the debate about, so we can make a PowerPoint. And then they put it for you on the screen, and this guy is reading. Look, he's reading. What's the point? It's very stupid. It's very boring. It's not realistic. And obviously, they don't have knowledge, all of them. Because if they do not need to know even what the topic. Like if a Muslim call me right now, do I know what he will say? This is why all the time I was taking live call. The first one who took live calls from Muslims on the internet is me. Before of that, nobody do. They pause video, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. But then when Super Chat came, and then Super Chat became a business, you know, like we stay many hours. They used to stay in the internet for 15 minutes. But as soon as Super Chat come to life, then they stay 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Right? The resurrection of Super Chat. The one who don't have time to stay with you for 5 minutes, he have now all the time. As long the Super Chat is coming, he will stay with you, you know? He have time for you. The second they notice Super Chat is slow, okay, good night, guys. We have good time. Fine, bye. In fact, I don't want to I don't like to sound, but we know there is somebody when his Super Chat is stopped, he stopped coming to YouTube. Is that true? Totally. uh, yeah, it's a big business. There's no question about it. From both sides, Muslims and Christians. You know, take Super Chat. Most of those who come to fight Islam, they will not be here. Take the money, the honey is gone. Right? Yeah. What we can do. Anyone have a question? Do we have any Muslim who would like to call me? No problem to make it like your job. This is not a bad thing. Is like is a if your job is a missionary to preach the gospel, is that wrong? No. No, this is good actually to make it your job. But to make it your job is different from make it your business. Like buy my hat, buy my T-shirt. All those channels they have like a T-shirt for sale, hat for sale, mug for sale. Muslim and Christians, you know. Sponsored by this guy, thank you company of etc. You know, we are sponsored by this and sponsored by that. It's a business. Do we have any Muslim would like to call me so I can open my Discord for you? Any Muhammadan? Yeah, those are debates supposedly. And not only that, this channel here, Seth, they make money from this debate. Is that correct? There's tickets for sale. Is that true? Yes. And what is the excuse? We have to rent a place. Why you need to rent a place anyway? Why we don't do it in the internet? And everybody will see it anyway. No, 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 no. We have to sell, you know, and then we pay this guy and we pay the other guy, and then we make money. And then after a few days, maybe later, we can publish it for free. Hmm? Yeah. Ticket. You have a ticket. You have to buy a ticket. Any Muslim I talk to me, I talk to you for free. Sheikh Asim, he charged $130, I think now, to talk to you for half hour. Muslim Learn Turn, he charged $5 every minute. $5 a minute, can you believe it? No one is forcing anyone to buy. Yes, true. But the point is, Jesus, he did flip tables around the temple. What they were doing there. Nobody is forcing anyone to buy. Is that correct? Nobody is forcing anyone to buy. They are doing normal business. Selling stuff. You know? Why Jesus get upset? Can you tell me? What the problem? If nobody forcing anyone to buy, people are free. They want to buy. They want to buy. So why he's upset? Why he flipped his table? So if we are Christians, then we know that God cannot be a business. And they, and most of those who they are in the internet, they are making God as a business, especially Muslims. Now, for sure, there's a lot of Christians, they do that too. Like there's a guy, his name is, what? His last name is Dollar. Even his last name is Dollar. He says, the Lord, you can't stop me from having my private jet because the Lord told me. The Lord? Hmm. The Lord you are talking about, he never have a donkey. You don't, he don't have a traffic. He don't have a horse. He don't have a donkey. Nobody carry him. But the Lord, he told you need to have a private jet, and there's millions of people dying from hunger. True story. Very true story. Right? The Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. Fair enough. Like in the Philippines, a remove. All right. I don't know. The Philippines is a poor country anyway. I did many seminars in the Philippines. And the first thing I ask them when I am doing a seminar, please don't collect donation. Because what I noticed that any churches I go to do seminars, they collect donation right away. And that will make people think that I'm getting paid. So it looked like some churches, they are using me to increase their income, especially I'm for free. I don't get paid for my seminars, never. So I got really upset when they collect donation. Like, we brought you somebody to make a speech for you. And we paid for his airplane, for his hotel, we paid, when the fact, like 99% of the time, I pay for my, especially if it's a poor country. Like if I go to Philippines or Ukraine, I pay for everything. If I do seminars in USA, possibly they share the ticket maybe. But even that, even USA, most of it was me paying. But I never received a penny for any seminar ever I did, and I will never do. In fact, in Ukraine, I gave them my books to sell them for free in Ukraine. We translated my books into Russian and Ukrainian, and they are in the market. If you go to the library in Ukraine, you will find them. And I never get a penny from the books. So then, okay, take the books, you say it, and use it for your church. All right? Anyway, do we have any Muhammadan? I invited you for a seminar in the Philippines. I don't remember, Abdul Smart. Anyway, me myself, I'm invited by Filipinos, and wherever they take me, I go. But now, I don't think it's worth it much to go all the way there. I notice it's kind of a waste of money and time. It was too much preparation, too much time consuming, traveling. It's expensive. Philippines is not cheap. See, many people think Philippines is a cheap place to go to. It's not. It's really expensive. You know, like unless you want to live like in the province, like you want to go stay and rent. If you are coming to a city to make a seminar, you have to rent an apartment in the city. And you can ask any Filipinos how expensive it is. Actually, I feel sorry for Filipinos. The prices are crazy. How in the world they can afford housing? I don't know. A small, tiny apartment in the size of a room, the price is like at least $100,000. Not even a room, the whole apartment. Did the Ukrainian church know much? No, they learned from me. A Ukrainian person invited me there, and then I went from a church to a church to a church, etc. All right. Do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fool? Watch Shabir Ali versus Jay Dyer. Jay destroyed him. Yeah, Jay is he's good in the debating Muslims, but the sad thing about Jay and people like him, they are so much obsessed with sect. Catholic and Protestant and Orthodox. For me, I believe this is absolutely wrong. Uh, Casting stone at each other, like you don't have to agree with me, I don't have to agree with you, especially in things is not really the major. Like you believe in pictures, icons, I don't believe in them. That doesn't change anything. But if you say to me Islam is Abrahamic, that's a big problem, like what the Pope did. So there's some Christians, they are good in debating Muslims, but they are horrible the second you say a church name. They have obsession with Catholic or Orthodox or Protestant. For me, I don't want to follow any church name because I believe every one of them have something not right about it in their teaching. However, all of them, they are Christians for me. But doesn't mean that everyone in this church is a Christian. Like when the previous Pope, he said, there's many ways to God. All ways lead to God. That's false. Jesus says, I am the only way. When an Orthodox priest or patriarch, he say Islam believe in the same God of Christians. Or when they say the word Allah, which is written in the translation, that's false. Same for Protestant. There's some, they have stupid things too. So we have to be careful. Anything is not from the Bible, we have to reject. This is why I reject pictures, even though my family are very Orthodox. I grew up in an Orthodox family, generation after generation after generation. Many bishops from my family. But I don't believe in pictures. And Jesus never said so. You don't have to agree with me. You don't. Still, you are my brother in Christ. All right? You're not a bad person if you believe in pictures. I believe it's wrong. It doesn't make you bad. All right? You have a wrong understanding. You can say the same about me. You say you are the one who have wrong. No problem. But we have to stay brothers and love each other. Why we go and make speeches? We need love. God loved the world, but then we don't love a person because he's a Catholic or a Protestant or Orthodox. How that work? So you can oppose an idea, you can disagree with it, as long we believe in the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the resurrection, that Jesus is the only way, He's our Savior. We believe He's crucified, He was, we believe in everything, everything written in the four Gospels. As it is, we are Christians. The Bible says, let him be accursed, the one who bring other than the Scriptures. This is my constitution. I don't accept any books beside those books to be scriptures. If Jesus never say, make a picture for me, why I want to make a picture for anyone? Did he? Did he say? No. They will say to you, oh, the cherubim, the temple. God said, okay, when God said, do it. If God said, make a picture of the angel, make a picture of the angel. If God never say anything else, don't do it. As simple as that. When God said, God said. Don't make things up. And obviously, it's not important to know how Jesus looked like. Otherwise, you will see the disciple of Jesus describing how Jesus looked like. You will not find one phrase in the Bible talking about how this person, Jesus, looked like. Do you know why? Because this is the wisdom of God. For God is not for a race. He's not for a race. He's not for the white. He's not for the black. He's not for the Asian. It's for everybody. You will find a lot of this in the Muslim books because it's about race. It's about the white supremacist Arab. Why the disciple and why Jesus? Why nobody mention how Mary looked like, how Jesus looked like, how Joseph looked like, how Peter looked like? Because it's not important. So why it become important for you? Our Lord is the Lord of wisdom, and everything He do or He don't do is for a reason of wisdom. So if He say don't, if He did not say do this, that means there's a wisdom behind it. I'm not going to follow a priest because he say we should do it. I follow only my Lord. Whatever He say is going to be the constitution of my day until the end of the time. Anyway, yeah, and you know, the look is not important unless you are stupid. Like many people devoted for Bill. I remember during the time of Bill Clinton, his scandal, people they were calling radio stations saying, "We will vote for him. He look cute." This is how stupid those women, you know. He look cute. He's handsome. They would vote for him because he's handsome. Stupid word, you know. Yeah. Uh, anyway, let's change the topic here and change the screen. Let us see if there is any more news. There we go. I told you, Trump, you cannot predict this guy what he will say tomorrow. Guys, isn't it in the beginning I said to you, Trump, he might say he will stop the war. Oh boy, look at this. Trump, Iran war is going to end soon. What? If it starts up again, they will be hit harder? What this guy is talking about? So what happened to the nuclear and the uranium? What do you mean stop soon? You cannot predict this guy. I feel sorry for Israel. How in the world they can deal with this guy? He might go to sleep, wake up in the morning, he said the opposite. Trump. Rockets, Syrians. Yeah. Tomorrow he might say totally the opposite. You cannot predict those people. You know. if they actually the Iranian, they are hoping because Trump is like this, he will stop soon. He will give up. Yeah, this is their game. They knew this guy is weird though. He might call Netanyahu tomorrow. Says, "Listen, we are done." Oh, please, we know we did not finish anything yet. We did not get the nuclear. The price of gas is getting crazy, and I have problems here. All right, I want people to love me, so I will stop the war. Okay, we will fight alone. No, you cannot fight alone. Isn't it? This is what he did last time with Israel. He forced Israel to stop the war. Even he threatened Netanyahu. It's going to be a shameful behavior if he did not finish what he announced to do. At least get rid of the uranium. Seriously. What's wrong with this man? But don't worry. Trump, he might say the opposite tomorrow morning. He's a trumpet. He make a lot of noise. Not everything he say is true. All right? Not everything he say. I don't know if this is this is an AI video? Yeah, at least get rid of the uranium. Don't be an idiot. It sounds like an AI for me, isn't it? I think it's an AI. Hey, why there is a missile coming up? Maybe it's a warehouse for... I don't know. It sounds fishy. What do you think, guys? Unless this is there is a storage for rockets. This is why we see a rocket coming up. Let's play the game. Hold on. Why there's a guy speaking in English on the balcony in Iran? Doesn't make sense, does it? Right? Oh my God, in Iran? Not only he's speaking English, he's speaking a very, very well American accent. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, it's an AI, obviously. Yeah, it's an AI. You cannot trust those stupid things. I told you a lot of, and they look real, by the way, right? I mean, very deceiving. How in the world now these days the news is really crazy. You can't trust anything you see. You can't even believe your eyes. Thank you. God bless you. We are all warriors, if we choose to be. Thank you very much. Do we have any Abdul? But what I heard that there's a real attack happening against a school, which is very sad to hear. Now they are saying American did it. We do not know really. It might be Iranian try to defend, missiles fell down. Maybe it might be other countries joining the fight from the Arab and from the Gulf. Somebody, but this is not right to hit a school. It was like little girls' schools. Very bad. Thank you very much. Yeah, I saw that in the news actually, and this should not be happening. We are not Muslims. Nobody should attack children, schools. I see a lot of fake videos. Look at those videos. Look. Many, by the way, many people, they are naive. They believe them because they see people talking. Look at the video here. This is a video about Gaza.
Brings destruction on all sides. Thousands of airstrikes may save aid destroying Bethas. The world needs de-escalation. War only brings destruction on all sides. Thousands of airstrikes may save aid destroying Bethas. The world needs de-escalation. War only brings destruction on all sides.
See? So yeah, there's many people, they will believe it. Many people will believe it. Yeah. Yeah. What you can do. And if you are naive, you do not know about AI. I remember like a while ago, there was videos about like big snakes climbing the house. Me, myself, I do not know about AI yet. Like, it was something new. And I was like, what the heck is that? Really? There's snakes like this? Wow, the snake, it's look real. The video look real. I saw a big truck moving next to it. I saw people. I saw it look real. And they got millions of clicks in the internet to see this video, amazing videos. Or they send you a video of two dogs. They say they do make the same move. And they are twin dogs. They put their hands up together. They put their hand down together. They say hello. Yeah. And people believe it. Let us see if there's anything else. All right. Anything in Tehran? I don't know if this video is true. After they attack the oil, they are saying there's oil rain happening, acid rain. So, you attack their cities, they will attack your city. You need to think about it before you make a war. It's your fault. But if they nuke you, you never know. You want to nuke them, they might nuke you. Everything is possible. Don't you shout death to America every day? Well, death, as long as you call death for others, death can come to you. It's just a matter of time. Either you or them. There is some videos, I do not know. Okay, what does it? A lot of AI videos. Unbelievable how many funny of them. It's hard to find even a real video. All right, any question? Well, Trump, he need to make a landing. He need to send a ground force to the areas where they have the uranium. And they can do that. They can clean all that area from any forces by watching, a good number of airplanes in the sky, drones and fighter jets. They clean it totally. They send the Marines. They go inside those centers. I don't care what you do to them. You destroy it. I don't know what you do with it, But those Iranians should not keep those things. Otherwise, this war was a waste of money. And actually, it's just for the benefit of the neighbors, the Muslims, because now Iran became way weaker than before. But if they still have the uranium, they are still a threat to us. And now actually they will become more bigger threat because now they might do something more ugly as a revenge. Right? So he should finish the job, not to say soon the war will stop. That is stupid to say. I hope he don't mean it unless he is finishing the job. And again, I don't trust this guy, Trump. He's a weird man. Nobody knows what he is about. Give him the microphone, he will praise himself for the coming 10 hours. But hardly you understand a word of what he's saying. Iran war is going to end soon. If it starts up again, they will be hit harder. That is a stupid statement. That is a very dangerous statement. Very dangerous statement. Very, very, very bad. Very bad and very stupid. I hope he don't mean it, but you never know. And I hope if he stopped, the Israeli will not stop until they finish the job. The uranium must go. He keeps saying Iran cannot have nuclear. So what you did now? Did you finish it? What do you mean we'll stop soon? If you mean soon in 2 weeks from now, or 1 week from now, I don't care. Finish it tomorrow if you want. But you finish what you said. They should not have nukes. If they have 640 kilograms of enriched uranium, that will make them able to have 11 bombs. And they can do it. They can bring whoever they need from North Korea, from Russia. Don't be stupid. Otherwise, you have to explain why you started the war. It's going to be very horrible, actually, for an election. If they claim that we have victory, the victory will be done not by destroying their naval, because their naval cannot destroy us anyway. It's not by destroying their drones. Their drone cannot destroy us. It's by destroying their ability to have nukes, because they can use it against us. So I hope he will not do what we just said without finishing the job. All right? But Trump is a Trump, what we can say. Yeah, he should finish the job. I mean, this is a big mistake. You see, the Iranian, they knew that those Western countries, they are potatoes. They cannot handle the war for a long time. They have a powerful army, yes, but they are weak, spiritually weak. They are not united, They prefer business over victory. He's worried about election. This is the last time he will be president anyway. Don't worry about election. Bring victory to your country so a generation will remember you. Otherwise, destroying their stupid navy. What stupid navy? They don't have navy. A bunch of ships from the last century. Destroying their war plane. They don't have warplane. Those small drones, they do nothing. Hitting their missiles until now, they have a lot of it. Even that is not done. So what do you mean the war will stop soon? But anyway, don't be upset. Trump, he might wake up in the morning, he says the war will stay for many weeks. Come. Yeah, it's very hard to do. Actually, I feel sorry for anyone work with him. He's like a big boy, spoiled guy. He's moody. He want to play this game. He want to throw this game. He don't like this game. He like the game. It's very hard to work with this guy. I'm surprised actually that many of those who are still around him, they are not fired already. It's very difficult. And nobody can understand him. Mujtaba injured? Who said so? Let us see if there's any news. I don't see any news from Israel. Let us see. I'm sure now they will try to find him, to hide him in a very secure place. However, I trust the Israeli, they can find an ant, between a billion ant. Guys, look at the Islamic media. Look at the Shia media. True story, Abdul, true story. This is true news. Man, you did that, brother? Those are American, you captured them? And this is the B-2? Guys. Now we know why Israel, why America, why Trump, he want to finish the war. Now we are talking. And what is the account name? Mujtaba Khamenei. Brody. Brother, you did that? Wow. True story. Actually, I would not be surprised. They zoom in because it says made with AI. First time they post the picture, just to show you how stupid that dude. So the one who posted the pictures first time, he forgot to take off made by AI. He forgot. Next time I will not forget, I promise you. Next time. Abdul. Abdul. You are so cute. You are so cute. You are so cute. I tried to grow you in my backyard, but the city don't allow me, Yeah. Brody mean comedy? Oh, okay, comedy. Yeah, but the title here, it says they are winning. Look, the title is for real. It says, breaking Iran has shut down B-2 bomber and kidnapped entire crew. Iran is winning. Do you see it? Maybe it's just sarcastic. I'm not sure. Things can happen. All right. We better finish here. I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a good time, and we will try to come again tomorrow if we could. All right? If we could. Let's see here. This software I'm using is really stupid. There's many messages. I cannot see them in my software. I paid for the coming year, full year, to use it. I cannot even highlight a comment. All right, guys. I want to say thank you and thank for all those who support us. God bless you. And don't forget to leave your comment. And until we see you again tomorrow, always remember that God is good, so is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya. Bye-bye.